Yes, for people who might be having difficulties regarding the topic, so now I want to explain using the materials I have in my WhatsApp group. So according to based on what I talk concerning the explanation of Strada, which is the first topic in chapter 1 according to the quiz solution. So now I will be explaining I will explain and I will try to illustrate with my phone screen now how wetin be Strada and wetin be the parts of the Strada, which is the road. When they say Strada in quiz, when you see Strada, la Strada, in most times, in as much as they know indicates based on chapter 1 question though, if they tell you now say Strada wetin dey for wetin with the things wey be say e no dey part of the road, shey you get my point? They fit just put out to you, they fit bring question now say you see all these things wey dey inside this picture. Let me go back, let me show another type of road. All these things wey dey inside the picture, like example now, you see marciapiedi, you can see marciapiedi here. Marciapiedi. So with this marciapiedi, if you make I zoom, no, let me first zoom before I now use that. Let me zoom. Okay, this is marciapiedi. Even though say motor no dey drive on top, because people often they get that issue to understand say when they say la strada, when they tell you say la strada, parte della strada, one of the part of the road, here you get parte della strada, fanno parte della strada, they are also part of the road. Let us put it like that, part of the road. So when they tell you now say shey marciapiedi no dey part of the road, you go know say na falso. Shey you understand? Marciapiedi, even this pista circolabile is part of the road. The road no mean say, when they talk say the road no mean say only where motor dey pass. E no mean say only where motor dey pass, because where motor dey pass na part of the road. These two carreggiata, so these two carreggiata, you dey see am, na dey see am. So this carreggiata na where motor dey drive on top. You understand? Na where motor dey pass, this carreggiata so. And you fit see say this carreggiata, e fit dey in doppio, e fit dey divided in two the road fit dey divided in two carriageways. Like they fit dey, you fit see carreggiata in two places. So looking at this road now, this road, e get two, e dey divided in two carriageways. Shey you get? Because for quiz you go see am, dem fit tell you now say la strada può essere suddivisa in doppio in carreggiate. The thing dey very, the way I take dey talk am now, e dey very very simple, because I will still go the quiz question for my web app to also illustrate the questions wey be say e dey talk about the particular type of question I just talk. So also as well, this banchina too, e dey part of the road. If based on this picture now, una go notice say immediately after the edge of that corsia di emergenza, na him that green this thing dey, so which is like more of like a grass or something. So now this banquina is also part of the road. So if you see for quiz, they tell you now, la strada non comprendi la banquina. You understand? Part of the question beside also memorize for head. You understand? Because it did. Banquina dey part of the road. So let's still look at this Corsia di Marcia, because everything dey under that subtopic of carreggiata, of road, of la strada. So this carreggiata, so wey una see so, una go notice one thing. This carreggiata, e get two lanes. For this carreggiata, e get two lanes. This carreggiata, for English, they call am carriageway, which is roadway. You understand? The easy way for you to just memorize that carreggiata, when you hear carreggiata, for English, it's called carriageway or roadway. I will still show now another picture just now. I will still try to show another picture now. But first, let us first use this one. So now, una will notice say this carreggiata, e get two pikin. The two pikin wey e get na one. This carreggiata wey dey here so, e get two pikin, 1 and 2. Shey you understand? Hope say this thing dey very clear. This carreggiata so na e born Corsia di Marcia. This Corsia di Marcia wey una dey see for here so, na carreggiata because of say the carreggiata so e dey too, do you understand? This carreggiata so e get linear margin for a destra, because e get linear margin a sinistra. Like that linear margin na be this thing, this line wey dey here so. Let me clear. This line wey dey here so, na be linear margin. And linear margin wey dey there so na continua. At times you fit see am say e dey broken. Maybe motor fit wan comot for road. You understand? Maybe motor wan comot for road, most especially, or you wan motor wan know. Most stay on topic, please. Let's stay on topic. So you are still in chapter 1. I don't want us to rush. When we get there, we'll explain that one too. So now, this road na pistachiclabile, bicycle lane, na be this one so. This pistachiclabile wey dey here so, na be bicycle lane. Then which other marciapiedi is also part of the road. Spartitraffico. This spartitraffico, they fit even plant flower put. Another one. Then Corsia di Emergenza, Corsia di Marcia, which is lanes in English. So let me go to another picture, guys. So this same thing now, you see there. This carreggiata, now you see there. So this part of this no, I'm coming. Try and edit the video after so that I won't waste too much of time. Okay. This pistachiclabile, which is bicycle lane, the carreggiata, this place where they indicate so. This place, this green side like this, where these two motor, where they go come, where they face, if you look the screen now, they face, I say the motor they face us, like they face anybody where they look this video now. So this carreggiata so, this place where I put green so, where we say do 2 lanes way so, na carreggiata born lane, which is carreggiata na born Corsia, these two Corsia di Marcia so. This carreggiata so for there now get 2 pikin. Carreggiata na be the mother of Corsia di Marcia. Hope you guys are understanding. So now let's go to another picture so that you can have a good understanding of the teaching. which is very important. So now let me go to another type of picture in our material. The materials I sent to the class group. Okay. Now we have, you can see spatial traffic there, where I just see the way they made this particular one. Now they see the way they take one. So now see this road now. That platform, I bet we just leave down. You know the inside quiz, so we not do anything. We will pass our wetin we dey learn, because this picture, this road now like English road. This road wey dey here na English road. So let's look at this. How do they call am now? This bankina, for example. Bankina too. A lot of people they make mistake. They no dey understand wetin that bankina be. So when I see this picture, let me zoom. When I see this picture wey dey here now, now see this line, this place to here, this place, this where this line, this white line, so wey dey, wey be say if you dey look your screen now, all these parts like this, na im be bankina. For English they dey call am head shoulder. E be like shoulder. For Yoruba people go say apa. I don't know the other better they tell call am for Benin. Maybe I was dey try, they still dey learn Benin small. So now you can now see this place where I highlight. So now I comot the highlighting. So this highlighting wey be say I highlight for here, so una dey see the way bankina be. That is bankina for you. So now let's assume they come ask us now for quiz. La strada non comprendi la banchina, non comprendi la banchina. The road, you understand? La strada, banchina, which is the hard shoulder, e dey part of the road, even though say they no dey drive on top. Hope you guys are picking what I'm saying, and I believe you guys are also doing so. If you have difficulty, you can as well screenshot that part and send it to me in the group if you join my class. So now let's now go to Corsia di Marcia. Okay, let's go back to Corsia di Marcia. Okay, so now let's go to Corsia di Marcia so that I can still show you guys once more what it is inside this particular picture, so that you know this is more of a realistic picture, like it's more realistic. So now when I see am now, when I see this carreggiata now, as I explained that before, I say carreggiata na im born Corsia di Marcia. So now they see am now. So now look at this place to year to year, like this. Year to year. Now they see the arrow. I believe you guys are seeing the arrow. So now see am for here again now. Roadway, carreggiata. You understand? It can either be roadway or carriageways in English. So the carreggiata, so now he born this three Corsia di Marcia with the here. So the Corsia di Marcia, now this Corsia di Marcia, this now they call lane for English. You know, say for Nigeria, when person talk, say, this guy just patch, he just jam me for back. You don't just look in lane where. That lane, so but in the person they talk for there. Now they call Corsia di Marcia. Shey I understand. Now it be Corsia di Marcia for Italiano, for Italian language. So normally wetin we suppose dey try to note down na to understand wetin all this thing dey all about. Because once you don't understand am, if you see quiz, even though you can't go do quiz now, you don't get familiar with the words, and you can actually pick a pen. Because for my WhatsApp group of my teaching class, especially for the people that are part of my class already, they are having access to all those content. Fine, I'm also using the content right here in this WhatsApp. This was, I'm just showcasing this one more of like a demo. In subsequent ones I might not show it, because you have to be part of my class to get exclusive you have to be part of my class to get exclusive content like this, because I'm actually making it on my phone, and I feel it's easier, because maybe I want to post it on TikTok, or I want to post it on YouTube. It's kind of easier, because I can break it down, and everybody can have easy access to it, even for the video quality and all. So now the bankina na I see there, so even for this left side na I there, so this place where I like, so na the bankina na I be down, the bankina na I still be down. So let me as you see am for here now, I see indicator for the picture. So if you want exclusive content like this, so that you can also be using all these things to also memorize something, because though we know say na 30 questions they bring, but if you don't know the majority of all these things, especially the foundation, this Strada, so this topic will beside it, I emphasize a lot about this topic, because it's the foundation of everything. Because if you don't know these ones, you go definitely face a lot of things, especially when you reach some other chapters. A lot of things will come dey easy for you once you don't know all this terminology. So spati traffico, an example of another spati traffico na still be this one. So here I hope you guys understand. This is also spati traffico, which is in English they call it like central reservation or median. You guys can see it there. So in English that's what they call it, but you also know it for Italy. Spati traffico, wetin divide the two carriageways, na be the function of that spati traffico where I indicate for there. So now let me see if I have another picture. I have another picture that I would love to also show you guys. So let's go to another picture. Another picture. I also try and explain that text inside in that text there. Okay, now here una see this type of picture, this picture again. Now if una look now notice a Masha Piedi, they say Strada. Here una see this, wetin this picture they talk for here. This picture talk say Strada, they indicate wetin be Strada. If una look, so part of all wetin be Strada, wetin Strada dey for, e dey for pedoni. Pedoni na people, person wey dey waka for road, na dem dey call pedestrians. In case you no understand wetin that one be, then vehicle animal, I dey very sure everybody go understand by the time wey you hear vehicle and animals. Then biciclette, pista ciclabile, sorry, pista ciclabile. This pista ciclabile wey una see for here, so e also dey part of the road. So that part of the road, every time wey be pista ciclabile, motor no dey drive on top. You understand? It's exclusively for bicycles. Motor no dey drive on top. Even parking on it is not even accepted. Maybe like even for you to do like sosta and fermata, you can actually do something, pull up, but it's not actually I don't think it's actually accepted to the law. So motor no dey drive on top that pista ciclabile, because person fit dey ride bicycle dey come from far, you understand, maybe with speed, you no come know, e fit just come jam the motor wey be say e park for there. Shey una understand? Then because vigil fit waka pass now for person wey drive on top this pista ciclabile, so because they don already put linear continua, so it's not something they don already put a line for where motor suppose drive on top and where this thing bicycle suppose follow. So now the bankina, this bankina, so I don first explain that before. Immediately that small, if it even be small space, that small space wey dey beside the carreggiata, so na be bankina. So you guys should try and look at this picture because this picture also here, try and also check the picture, especially if you send me a message via DM, or you send me a message, or you can comment and I will add you to the group. First of all, when I add you to the group, you can have exclusive you can actually take a day or 2 days of classes with us. Then I will also explain how you use my customized app. The app I actually created and developed by myself. It's still a work in progress though. So the app is created for my students that are just starting from scratch, because I still have a lot of work to do on the app by uploading more questions. So let's go to the next one, guys. Let's go to the next one. Sorry. Okay. This also what is bankina. This particular picture here is also showing what a bankina is. Let me see if I can make a text. Bankina is also talking about what a bankina is. This is a bankina. Hope you guys understand this. You can see the indication there, shoulder. This is what a banchina is, la banchina in Italian. Immediately after the edge of the carriageway, what you have is the banchina. Immediately the right margin, maybe it's not even having margin, linear margin, like this type of road. Now you can see there's no linear margin there. So immediately that edge that you have, edge where you see for that carreggiata, so immediately you understand that edge, as that carreggiata, that edge of the carreggiata, so here you understand. So na im be that edge where people see the carreggiata for the finish, for the start too, for the left side, for the other side, and where for the end, for the right side. You understand? Na im be banchina. That small space you see they indicate for there. See am for here. Na im see dey here too. E dey here. So this is what they call banchina. It's also part of the road. Please take note. It's very, very important, because this quiz type of questions you might see it and you are not supposed to fail it. Then another question where we say I want to talk about where Mr. Biggie you always get the difficulty with. Let me explain that part of the question now, because it's one of the most trickish question inside the quiz. So let me go to my quiz app and show you guys. So this quiz app, if you want to install it, I can tell you how to install it, how you are going to install it. It's still a work in progress. So I'm to put it on Play Store and App Store. So for now it's open to the public, but once the traffic is getting higher, I have to put login just to be exclusive for my students. Now why I'm not budging now is because we are still in chapter 1 and I've not uploaded that much of questions like that. So it's meant for my student. So now let's go to this topic of this. Let's do soluzione per argomento. So for example, now you see part of it I don't explain
La
before.
strada può essere suddivisa in carreggiate.
Yes, the road they fit divide them in carriageways. I don't explain that before. Go back to the you can go back to
La
those
strada
questions.
può comprendere le piste
I don't explain
ciclabili.
this one too before. Please go refer back to the video I
Road
actually
should
explained.
get bicycle lane.
La strada può essere a senso unico di
The
circolazione.
road if it dey one-way traffic. I don't explain that one too before. So in case you don't
Road
understand
should be
anything,
one way for traffic flow.
so you can actually send me a message, screenshot it and tell
La
me to
strada
explain.
può essere a doppio senso di
Okay,
circolazione.
the road fit be double way traffic flow. Motor dey come, motor dey go. Na wetin this
Road
one dey
should
talk.
get two-way traffic flow.
La
Can
strada
also-
è aperta
na
alla
fit-
circolazione dei pedoni,
Okay,
degli animali e dei veicoli.
okay. Una fit still come back to this solution now.
Road dey open for people, animals and vehicles to waka put.
Okay, now if you actually go back to the video, the previous video when I was explaining all these things, because inside the text of the content of the that I posted on the WhatsApp group of the class, I also have it there. Even if you go back to the video, all these things are already there. If you do understand, it's more of like a shortcut for you to understand the way they throw the question. It's more of like a manual, so you can refer to it so that we don't spend time explaining. So you see again.
La strada non comprende le banchine.
Okay, you see this question here now. This one they talk say road, you know.
Shoulder no dey part of road.
That shoulder why I show for the previously now. If they talk say you know the part of the road, so a falso. So like I just explained that one because
La strada è riservata alla circolazione dei soli autoveicoli e motocicli.
Okay, when they say la strada, they are talking about
Roads dey reserved for only for cars and motorcycles.
Okay, you see now. This thing talk and say road they only reserved for only cars and motorcycles. They no human being too. They for human being. You understand? You know so they not just reserve road for only vehicle and motorcycle. According to waiting this question they talk for here, so a falso because they don't reserve any road just for particularly for vehicles and motorcycle. So a falso. So let's go to another one.
La strada è normalmente riservata alla circolazione.
No, sorry.
La strada è normalmente riservata alla circolazione dei soli veicoli e animali.
Okay, you can see this particular question here now.
Roads dey normally reserved for traffic of only vehicles and animals.
Okay, you can see this type of question now. This particular question says you can hear what she's saying. You can listen to even the pidgin English. They say road. They do all roads because when you see that word la strada, try and pinpoint to the meaning that like is a collective. It's talking about all roads. Do you understand? So now it's now saying road is normally reserved for the circulation of only vehicles and animals. Let's just give an example now. Okay, when it's saying road is just normally reserved for the circulation of only vehicles and animals, what about human being where they waka for road, the pedestrian? I said they waka for road now. So most want to come now, they claim say now only this thing there for. Now only them the road they for a falso. Sure, you understand? Because they no reserve, they no talk say the all roads no dey reserved for only animals and vehicles. Please take note of all this type of questions. Very, very important. Very, very, very important for you to know it. Okay?
La strada non comprende i marciapiedi.
Okay. This one is saying, according to what I explained earlier, this one
sidewalk no dey part of road.
Okay. If you go back to that question, the explanation, I don't fit talk am. Marciapiedi dey part of the road. For here now, it is say non-comprendi. Be very, very careful. It's very important. Non-comprendi. I marciapiedi. Say e no get. Say road no dey get. Here you understand? He say road no dey get marciapiedi. A falso. Because it's talking about the collective. They talk about generally say all roads. When you see that question, so just anytime when you see la strada like that, maybe say they no indicate say okay, this type of autostrada no dey get marciapiedi, fine. But la strada is saying all type of road. Sure you understand? For the way they say the question be, for all these 10 questions wey dey on this strada, just this only la strada like that. So be very, very attentive and try and also you can pause the video, rewind back and also play it again. I don't know if I'm talking too fast. I don't know. I'll try and adjust the speed of the video before uploading it so that you guys can have a very good knowledge of what I'm talking about. So now let's go to the last one. So this particular last one now.
La strada è qualsiasi area asfaltata, limitata lateralmente dagli attraversamenti pedonali.
Okay, now let's see.
Road and a just any paved area where pedestrian crossing dey for side.
Okay, you can see this question now. You see, say the pidgin English self see talk wetin dey the upper, wetin dey the Italian text. E say road na just any paved area wey pedestrian crossing dey for side. Road, you fit see where motor fit dey waka on top for inside supermarket. That's a very good example. Inside that supermarket, so it's a private property. Do you understand? The supermarket will decide wetin they like for inside the supermarket. Do you understand? So it may be person come dey disturb their peace, they fit call vigil or use their internal security tell the person say come, me adjust. You understand? Because na their private property. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So road, for example, now wetin that asfaltata wey this thing dey talk for there now, may I show una for picture from the class, one of the pictures wey we get. For example now, you see this pavement, I wan just use only pavement, mo na ignore any other thing. You see this pavement now wey dey here now, so now they see this pavement wey dey here, so this pavement, so inside this pavement, they see the way wey e be paved area. Shey you get, wey be say that black surface on the ground, so maybe say they don work put, wey be say they don wey be say yes, now motor dey work put for Italy here, even for Nigeria. But we no use Nigeria as an excuse because Nigeria maybe everywhere see good. So for here now, all the inside the city, everywhere you see this asphalt. Even inside supermarket, you see this type of surface like this type of surface, you go see am. So that question now come talk say, e say road na any paved area. You understand? Because inside supermarket now or inside fabric now, you fit see that kind of surface on the ground. So that one no come mean say make person come dey claim say na road. Shey you get? Shey you understand? Say na that place na just road. Do you understand? So now let's go back to this. There's this thing I want to explain again. Trying to recollect. Okay. Now first will be this question. Pay attentive to it. Just wetin you go just do this beginning. La Strada è qualsiasi area asfaltata. So that first sentence, that second line is there to convince you. La Strada, I say all road. You understand? Now, any paved area. Sure, you understand? You look at now, all road. Now, any paved area. A falso. So now, let me go back to our content on our group WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp group. Okay, you guys can see for this thing with the here now. I say Strada. Based on wetin I put for here now, I try to translate am. É uma área na area ad uso público wey dey for public use que consente wey allow la circolazione di traffic slash circulation ai pedoni of pedestrian. Pedestrian means say human being wey dey waka for road. Then ai vehicles, ai animali. Do you understand? And to the animals, because that's the definition of a road. But for the quiz, it dey inside the quiz. Maybe say they mention these three: vehicles, pedoni, animali. We don't do am pass. Then può essere. This può essere, people wey dey get issues with Italians, na I do this particular part for. So you can come here and also look at it. If it dey a senso unico one way, a senso unico, a doppio senso two way. For example, Maybe later I'll put another picture like that to also facilitate that. But doppel sensor for road wey be say e dey inside city, like maybe like e just dey inside city, maybe say they go, you go see like one carriagata now, like there's a car going, there's a car coming on one carriagata. Shey you understand? It's just two lanes. One car dey go, one car dey come. So that's the doppio senso di circolazione. For example, doppio senso di carreggiata. You understand? One doppio senso strada. For example, let's just put it that way. Doppio senso strada. So it can also be suddivisa in carreggiate, divided in carriageways. If they talk say they fit divide am in carriageways, just like the one wey dey the top for here now. You see am now, they see am one carreggiata one, carreggiata one. Let me go back. Carreggiato one, carreggiato two. So you can see this one, two can be divided in suddivisa in carreggiata. Okay, so now let's go back to the question again. Corsia, which is the lanes. I don't feel explain that for the picture. Comprendere, that comprendere, just put down for your, try write down for somewhere. It means say if he gets bicycle, but comprendere based on the sentence, it means say if he get bicycle lane, marciapiedi, marciapiedi sidewalk. If he dey with marciapiedi, yeah, which is sidewalk, the banchine shoulders. Now remember now, banchine now be this one. Marciapiedi, everybody suppose know that one, because the marciapiedi na where person for the waka. They do am for people with the waka. They no do am say me bicycle they ride on top too. If you do am with bicycle, you only just the, because you never see vigil wey get your time na make am. So now banchina, you understand, comprehend all everything wey dey inside this old like this, everything like this, they are part of the road. We no omit anyone for inside. Even attraversamento pedonale, whether for zebra crossing, is also part of the road. Attraversamento pedonale, attraversamento ciclabile is also part of the road. So you guys should take note. So now that's all for now, guys. So in case you have difficulty, you can actually let me know. Thank you very much and God bless.